What the fuck? All right. Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy in the building, dog. And listen, man, I was going to say this, come in here and say this, win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? That was like the worst fucking game like I've ever seen. Like the worst Suns game I ever seen in my fucking life. Like this shit was so crazy, bro. Like we literally looked like a ranked AAU team playing against the local club team, and it looked like we didn't give a fuck. It was just like we was blowing them out the water. We got tired of beating them. We was up by 20, whatever, whatever. But like even getting to the 20, like even going up by 20, like was so fucking sloppy. Like we played so fucking sloppy, bro. Like 19 turnovers again. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Like I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you say in the comments. None of that. I don't like. I get it. You injured, the injuries, whatever. We need Book and Beal back ASAP. I get it. You don't win a championship in October and all that other shit. I get that, but you definitely build the foundation for one in October. You know what I'm saying? You don't turn into a championship team overnight. So it's just like that's just not how that shit works, fam. So it's just like, and we need times like this to build this and build that foundation and set that foundation and get this shit right. Let's stack these wins up so when we run into these little trap dubs and shit like that, it don't hit the same. It don't feel the same. You know what I mean? But this shit is ridiculous, dog. And like I said, I was already irritated just because it was like they came out with the reports of like, oh, there's no timetable from their return. So it was just already irritating me. And like I said, I feel like just as sloppy that we played tonight was just so irritating to watch. It was just like, what am I watching right now, dog? Like this shit look like JV basketball. Like everybody kept running to the 3 point line, breaking shit. Like it shit looked crazy, bro. Like it just looked fucking wild, dog. Even though we knocked down 46% from three, it just like that shit just looked so nasty tonight. But like I said, I feel like it's cool. I guess the positive about it is that like we can win a game or we could like we like when we want to, I guess we can look good against another team or whatever with KD and some of these bench players and Allen and Okogie and Nurkic and stuff like that, like Gordon. And like I said from the rip, like I didn't really like the lineup like as like I don't like that lineup already. Like I feel like it's more so like who we playing against. I don't like this small ball like lineup that we got going because I don't think it's conducive and it kind of killed us at the end. Really, like we didn't have no size. I think Yuta might have been out there, but like I said, I feel like Katie at the power forward isn't really my like cup of tea because I feel like he don't really grab enough boards enough or like crash the glass enough for us to really, you know what I'm saying, just leaving it all on Nurkic to grab every single rebound and shit like that, or leaving it to, you know what I'm saying, a Kogi and Gordon and Allen, like these undersized dudes to grab these boards against like the Spurs team, which they all got length. You know what I'm saying? You got Zach, you got Wimbyana, you got Jeremy, you know what I'm saying, and Vasil. Like these dudes got length, like they hella long. So it's just like you down there fighting against the trees trying to get a rebound. So only real rebounds that we really got was the ones that went long. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like we was out there just out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it would have definitely like been a good to see like I said, one of the bigger, like I said, Metu or somebody in there that got some size to kind of, you know what I'm saying. But that's besides the fact. Like I said, KD finished with what 26, 12 and 19 from the field, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, and like I said, I appreciate like him moving the ball, getting like good open looks and stuff like that, or creating open looks. But also, like we kind of needed him to take over just to like drag the defense in a little bit more, just like to get them to play a little bit more honest. But I just feel like it was just one of those games where it's just like it felt like nobody really wanted to play. Like that's just what it felt like. It felt like after halftime, like nobody really wanted to play in this game. Like, am I tripping? Like, let me know. Let me know. Am I tripping? But when you was watching this, did it feel like it felt like nobody wanted to be there. Like that's just the vibe that I got from every single person that came on the floor. Like the only person I felt like that actually had energy that was like, okay, like let's lock in and let's do this was Jordan Goodwin. And I feel like he came in spurts and was like actually like that's when the defense actually tightened up and we actually look okay on defense, and that's when we really made our run. But like I said, from the starters, it just looked like nobody really came to play, and I feel like it's better to keep either Allen or Gordon, one of those on the bench, like one of those to lead or be the offense for the bench unit. Because I feel like having them both in the starting lineup is just crazy at this point. Because it's just like it's not it, dog. It's not it. But shout out to the Spurs, man. They came. They didn't give up. I thought that they was gonna lay down and just like, all right, let us get the dub or whatever the case may be. But they definitely didn't lay down and they kept going. They kept fighting. And Wimbiana had like an off game, kind of for the most part. Wasn't as like effective or didn't really affect the game as much as I thought he would. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he had a better second half for sure. Keldon Johnson just was steady all night. The cell, you know what I'm saying, was doing his thing. Zach Collins, like I said, they played good. They wanted it more. That's just what it looked like. They looked like they wanted it more, and they was like, okay, like y'all taking y'all foot off the gas, cool. And then we didn't call no timeouts. We just let them do whatever. Like that last whatever breakdown, like that shit just looked crazy. And like I said, the champion, like you don't build a championship overnight, dog. You don't build a championship team overnight. So niggas having this idea like, oh, like D Book and these niggas can take their time and do all this other shit and just like come whenever they feel like that's not how that shit works, man. Like that's never how that shit works. So it's just like we need them back as soon as possible to build this shit up if y'all really want to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really want to win, that you gotta show me. You gotta show me because like I said, the way that this shit looking right now is looking like niggas think that they just can just lackadaisically just walk their way into the playoffs and then just niggas is gonna roll over just because it's Bill booking Durant. So, but yeah, man. So it's just like I said, this one irritated me. Hopefully, this is like the gut punch or like the wake up call to like look in the mirror moment. Like, all right, like what the fuck are we doing? We turn the ball over 20 times a night. We doing dumb shit. We not running no offense for real. And it's just like shit is crazy. Like defense could be better. So hopefully, this L is just like a gut punch and just a wake up call. So it is what it is, man. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it real. We need them back ASAP. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like we need them back ASAP. But till next time, dog. Peace.